This is the most remote I have ever been in Australia, and I do feel super lucky to be able to share this video with you guys, as you do need special permission from a traditional owner to actually step foot on this land. So stick around to see this part of the country that not many people will get the chance to see, including beautiful sunrises and sunsets over the outback, and of course with all these river systems around, bulk barramundi fishing. There's nobody else around here for hundreds and hundreds of kilometers, and yeah, we are really remote right now. This was my first cast, straight up this big boy. We have made it to the mouth of the river. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So at the moment I am up in the Cape York area, and I'm actually on the west side of the Cape, which I actually have shown you guys a little bit of. I've shown you Weeper, around Pennyfather Beach and around Marpoon. So at the moment I am a little bit south of that, a little bit south of a town called Arakoon, and this whole area you do have to have permission to actually step foot on this country. So I do feel very privileged that I'm able to see it and able to show you guys as well. So I'm here for a whole week, gonna go fishing, got quads, got boats. There's a group of us back at camp just over there, and yeah, I've just pulled up to this beautiful spot. I'll show you guys some footage of the way in right now, because yeah, it was absolutely beautiful. But as I went to grab my drone, I actually broke the wing, so lucky I have a second one. Hopefully I'll be able to get some more drone footage on this trip. But yeah, that drone that I used then is now out of action because I don't have the little tool to fix the wing. But anyway, not off to a very great start. I always have problems with drones, but yeah, just pulled up, getting the boats in now, and we're gonna fish this area to begin with. And we are back into some shade. The sun is so hot. I've actually been having this, it's like my snowboard buff. I just found it in my car. But yeah, I just have this over my face, and then obviously my sunnies on and everything on, just to try and protect myself from the sun a little bit more. But yeah, I got that little fish, but the two boys got those two big ones. We actually thought that one of them was going to be above a meter. It was 88. But yeah, such a cool fish, and really cool to see so big. So gonna just chill here for a little bit. We'll have some lunch. I actually want to get the drone up and show you guys this area from up top, just so you can see just how vast this landscape is. And then I think that we'll fish the whole rest of the afternoon, just because they'll be biting a little bit more. And just to give you guys a bit more of a rundown on the plan for this week and for this video, we're going to stay around here for I think maybe another day, and then we're going to go out towards the beach. So probably do some beach driving and do some fishing out of the mouth of the river as well. So yeah, I'm going to be able to show you guys a few different spots, and yeah, it's just going to be a really fun one. So I will get the drone up now. So this is what we're after, but this is teeny tiny. So we'll chuck him back. They're tiny. Where we are on the river right now is about 15 kilometres away from the ocean mouth. So this is all salt water, and the barra from here do taste super yummy. But we don't have a lot of space in the freezer just because we're up here for so long. So we are mainly throwing these guys back in, but we will eat them fresh on the fire when we need to. We are now on our last little bit of daylight, so just going to fish this last snag here and then we'll head back to camp. So I will see you guys in the morning. No more fish at this last snag, but we all ended up with a fair few barra each for the afternoon. It was then back to camp where we decided to actually stay around this area for another day or two. So we were up super early for a morning sunrise mission at another river.
That hit hard. Did you get that top water?
I don't know.
No, I turned it on after it.
I'll get it out.
That's sick. Oh, all worth the trip down already.
Yeah, definitely. So this is my first frog barra. I've never actually used a frog instead of a lure before, but it works really well in these lilies. So yay! Nice. Good morning guys, it's an absolutely beautiful morning up here in the Cape. So I got up nice and early and actually went to a different area. So jumped on the quads, rode about 10k, and all of this water here is all salt and you can really see the difference in the fish. So the fish here are really silver, and then where we went they were really gold, so it was fresh water over there. Got a few sort of decent sized ones, but I'm after something a lot bigger. So I've just come back to camp now, just gonna get the boats ready and we'll head out here for the morning. See if I can get a bigger one today. First fish in the salt water for the morning, probably about 50 odd centimeters. Yeah, we'll put him back. Just come back from the boat. So the plan for today is to go out on the quads on a bit of a quad mission. The boys will probably go for a hunt, but while they do that and I'm out on the quads with them, I'll show you guys this beautiful landscape, especially from up top on the drone, because there is nobody else around here for hundreds and hundreds of kilometers. And yeah, we are really, really remote right now and it's just absolutely beautiful country. So I cannot wait to show you guys a little bit more scenic spots today. And then it's coming into the full moon, so the fish will just bite a little bit better later on. We might even do a bit of a night fish instead. And then tomorrow we'll start making our way towards the ocean, so a different location all again. So I'll head back to camp, just sort of get some things sorted, and then we'll get going. The sun has just set and there really is something about sunsets in the outback. It's just absolutely beautiful. So I come down to the river now, and yeah, the moon's not fully out yet, but we'll have a go now anyway. And then if they're not biting, we'll come back down a little bit later and we'll probably fish throughout the night. That's huge. All right, so this was my first cast, straight up this big boy. It's probably about 75-ish centimeters. Yay, off to a good start. Dion, that's huge.
Second biggest one there.
So I did that little round of fishing last night and then went back to camp with all intention to go back down, and then we just never did. So I got up nice and early this morning, got back to the same spot as sunrise and did that little session that you just saw then. And now the sun's come up a fair bit more and we're just cruising around on the quads, just going to different sections of the river. So yeah, we'll keep fishing for a little bit longer. Alright, we are now pretty much back at camp. So the plan for today is to drop Dion, who's the traditional owner of this whole land, back across to the other side of the river, which is where he currently lives, in a town called Arakoon. And yeah, he grew up out here, so he was giving us a heap of insight to what it was like growing up, really living off the land. So barra, duck and goose, the boys did actually shoot some of them yesterday and cook them up. Cattle towards the ocean, there's turtle and dugong, and they're just really community based. When someone passes away in their tribe, they do a big tribal dance. No one plays any music for a whole month, and a year later they go back to the house and do another dance, and that sets their spirit free in this country. So yeah, it's really beautiful and it was really nice learning so much. So I head back to camp, I'll start packing up a little bit more and then we'll get ready to drop him back across. Alrighty, I am very dusty. So from where I last spoke to you guys, it was about a 2-hour drive to get to the boat ramp, and then from the boat ramp to go across to Aurukun and back, it was about an hour. And then we've driven an extra couple hours to get to this point, which is the beach, and we're on the Gulf of the Carpentaria, which is like the U section of Australia at the top, and we're still about 10 hours from Cairns, so it just goes to show just how far away we are right now. So the plan is we're going to drop these tyres down, and then we're going to drive towards the mouth. Oh, the mozzies are bad here. So yeah, got about an hour drive along the sand now. So we'll drop these tyres and we'll get going because we've got a big day of fishing all day tomorrow. Oh, you're floating away. Yay. We have made it to the mouth of the river. So yeah, just going to fish on the bank for a little bit to begin with, and then we're just going to be fishing all day today. So that's the plan. This is the last day of this episode, so fingers crossed we get a heap more fish today. I don't know what it is.
Oh yeah.
It's swimming though. Yay! First sparrow for me for the day. Alright, we'll chuck him back. I want to stay on this bank for a little bit longer. So the boat's gone. I'm going to set up my GoPro somewhere, so this could be a pretty bad angle. The biggest stingray just like beached itself just over there. I'll show you guys. Hey bud. Just got the last fish for the day and the trip, so we'll probably wrap it up here and we'll head back to camp. All packed up, just gonna walk down to the beach to watch the last little bit of the sunset. Just gonna pump the tires up probably here because we're almost off that soft sand. And yeah, perfect timing on the trip because we're on the emergency water now. So I have 70 litres underneath, and then I've got 20 litres in here. So that's something really handy with the Boss Train canopy, is you can have 2 spare tires, or you can have this for extra fuel or extra water. So yeah, always have an extra 20 litres. All right, let's go watch the sunset and then we'll do these tires after. Well, that was an absolutely lovely way to end the episode. I love coming across to the west coast and seeing the sunset on the beach. Yeah, because usually obviously on the east coast, which is where I've been for the last little bit, you get the sunrise, not the sunset. But yeah, gonna start making my way back down. So I will wrap this video up here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I hope that I showed you guys just how beautiful this spot actually is, because seeing it with my own eyes, I just feel really lucky to be able to be out here. So thank you so much for coming along on the journey with us, and I'll see you guys in the next one.